Hugo, here's one of our EDM machines, wire EDM machines. Thought I'd just take a little fast video for you. First of all, you'll see here, I have a 5mm wrench that's used to adjust our 3R tooling to level out the part. I use a lot of 2-inch thick material, so I have clamps here that are already pre-configured for 2-inch thick material. I have 1.5-inch clamps pre-configured, color-coded red. I have 2 1/2-inch clamps for a different type of thing I put in. And I have my 6mm wrench that works with my 8mm bolts in my table, all right here, ready to go. I have up here, I have a light that I like to use, nice high-powered light to light up an area, look at something, you know how it is. Magnetic, so I can just stick it somewhere sometimes to light up an area, so on and so forth. I have that right up here, right where I always know where it is. I have a sponge with some Scotch-Brite on it to clean up the table right here. Bam, bam, know where to go, real easy. And a little hard to see, but in the bottom of my tank here, I have a heavy-duty, pardon my video here, heavy-duty screen down in here. You can't even really see it, but maybe back here you can kind of see a screen. So when I need to, I cut this so it fits nicely. So any slugs that fall in, such as those you see right there, I just pull out the screen every once in a while to take care of that. So I have these little screwdriver and nut drivers here. I do a lot of stacks of material, and when I finish cutting them, if there's some holes, I'll put a bolt and washer through to hold those up. Over here, you see here I say scrap wire. So as I, got a little piece of scrap because of, having a thread or something, I just throw them in here and then throw them out whenever I want. I have some scrap slugs here, small slugs. When I pull them, I just put them in here, take that back to where the big scrap bin is. So that's a few things I have there. This was an old improvement. I had got this hose, high-powered hose, took it off one of the connections in the back for that. I got this hook here that I put an SOP on when I'm doing some maintenance of the contacts and such. I use Gamma Docs, and over here on the side of the machine I have that documentation, and I have this special tray where I put in all the different things like upper contact assembly, lower contact assembly, etc., etc. I also have all of the wrenches I need to take that stuff apart, along with complete directions on how it comes apart as well. And another wrench that I need right there, all right here, ready to go. I have this, I should have this done a little bit nicer, but I have this wrench to remove the filters. There's a connection on here I gotta take off. So these are some of the improvements that I have done. Getting back to your nuts and bolts, I have them all arranged here in a drawer based on size, so I kind of know when I'm trying to build up a clamp, where they are and such. I once thought about color coding these to make it easier to put them back. I had an employee that would mix them up all the time. I personally don't have that problem, so I haven't went about that. Another drawer here. This is from years ago, well before my 2-second lean days. I used to use foam to hold things here. I use this, sometimes pull out little scraps of wire, calculator, ruler, etc. This isn't really what I like, but here I have my pens, markers, and a little pad to write stuff. A little drying rag if I need something. So these are some of the improvements that I have done around our wire EDM machines. I know every machine's a little bit different, but just thought I'd share with you. Feel free to take any of the ideas you see here and use them yourself, develop them a little bit differently, spark some, I hope some of it sparks some other ideas, and feel free to share anything that you may have done on your end with us. We'd always be interested to see. Thanks.